would like to show you a quick demo for the quality management module. So let's get started. Um, First of all, we will need to do the setup for the QC document setup. Which document needs to be controlled by the quality management and activate the QC process. So for purchase order, for example, it's now active, and I do the QC or quality inspections after posting the, the order. Uh, but if we do this after posting, the system will automatically receive the items in the QC location until it's inspected. Then it will move it to the final destination, which is the original location on the purchase order, and all other documents you can see here. Then we can do set up the uh, quality measures. So this measure basically is just codes. You can set up codes like appearance, colors, shape, size, width, and the type of the entry that we will expect from the user to key in. It could be an option, like one of these options, decimal, alphanumeric, date, or text, with the min and max value. So system can recognize automatically if this item has been passed for inspections or failed based on the results of the total QC measures. We also have templates where you can set up different kind of templates. Each template contains a few QC measures, same as we saw on the QC measure list, with the minimum value and maximum value and minimum pass value for each measure. And if it's mandatory, it means that the user cannot skip it unless this user is an admin for this feature. And decision factor. So these QC measures have, will be calculated for the decision. However, this one it will not affect the decision of being failed or passed the inspection. It could be like just an information you would like to collect or something like that. Then we can go to the items, and here in the item, I can go to the new tab for quality control and QC required, the unit of measures, quantity, QC quantity percentage, 20 means 20% of the items that I will receive uh, minimum will be inspected. So if I'm receiving 100 pieces, system will ask me to inspect at least 20 of them and assign a template for each item. So we're ready now. Let's go and try purchase order. If we go create new order, and this one, we select this item, and you can see automatically there's a new field here called QC required, which means you need to be this item needs to be inspected before receiving. And I'm receiving this item in blue, and I will select another item, uh, 100, say 200, and release the order. You can see that this item, the location has been changed to QC location, and I can do now posting. Okay, so what happened now that this item, which does not need QC inspections, has been received in blue, but this one now is laying on the QC location. So if I go to quality control, items in QC, I will be able to see this one, which is the last item I have been received. And 100, remaining 100 means still not inspected. Okay, so let's go to the QC, create a QC document with this one. So QC task, new document, and I can select from the type here, is it an order, receipt, assembly, or output journal, sales order. I will select receipt, then I will get all the receipts select, I think it's this one, okay, and get document lines. Okay. Here you can see that the item that I had, it was in the order for with the QC required. 100 pieces are the source quantity, standard one, and the QC unit of measure still same as pieces. Quantity will inspect 20 because on the item card there is a 20% minimum to be inspected. Passed 0, failed 0, in process still 20. Okay, so to start the QC process, I can click here and I will be able to see all the 20 items, and they are marked with the serial 1, 2, 3 till 20 and still in process. And for each item, you can start key in the values. So these values here are the one in the template. So I can come for this one, and yes, this one is good. So it gives you the result 3. This one, okay. This one, yes. This one, okay. This one, good. From 1 to 5, it's 4 size, and the width from 1 to 100. Okay, I will give it like 95. Based on the results here, you can decide whether this item is passed or failed. Uh, you can activate the automatic calculation for the passing or failing for the items, but for now it's disabled. I have to do it manually. So this one passed. Okay, and if I'm trying to go to the second item, I was I did the second item before. Okay, I will pass this one. If I'm trying to do pass for the third item, it tells me that the QC inspections, um, there is a requirement here to there is a mandatory QC type here for one of the items, that this is the minimum that you need to input for the QC inspection. However, because you are a QC admin, system can bypass this one. So it's up to you. So are you sure you want to bypass mandatory? Yes, okay. And same for this one. This one failed, 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 failed. Okay, and passed. And this is the QC inspection I've done for today. Okay, so what happens now? I have items, 5 pieces passed inspection, 6 failed, still 9 in process. Um, what I can do now actually is to receive. I can receive these 5 if I need them urgently in my stock. Um, so the system will do the transfer automatically from the QC location to the original location for this order. So if I autofill quantity to handle, so system will autofill 5 and post this one. Okay, one item moved. Okay, I have now this quantity in the handled quantity. I have failing 6, and if I go now to items in QC, you'll be able to see here the 100 and the 95, because I have moved 5 pieces to the original location. So actually, if I go to history, register, item register, and see the last item journal that has been done, this one, item ledger. So here, 2 entries has been adjusted. It made a positive in the blue, negative in the QC location.